When you update your Windows 11, then some applications that are currently installed in your computer tends to show unusual behavior. For example, not opening up and after opening, freezing up for some time. But don't stress over it because we got you covered. In this video, I will show you how you can exactly fix this issue and successfully run those applications. So without further ado, let's get into it. We are simply going to follow some easy steps to fix this issue. So let's start with the easy ones, that is check for updates. In order to do this, we can just simply go to our settings, search settings in your search bar. Okay, then press enter. Once you are in your settings window, then in the left panel, go on Windows Update. If you go on Windows Update, you can see that there is a button called Check for Updates. You can just click on this button here and the system will automatically check for any updates. If it finds any update, then just click on Update and Install. Then it would automatically download and install all the updates. Okay, so as you can see now that the updates are currently installing. Okay, so now my update is completed and you can see that I am up to date. Now there is another option in the more options panel. There is advanced options. Just go to advanced options and then there is another option called optional updates. If I go to optional updates, then there are two more unchecked options here. Just check on these two as well and then hit download and install. It would again take some time to get download and then it would automatically get installed. In this way, in the first step, we will just update our Windows to its full form. Now moving on to our next step, that is fixing region and time settings. So for this, you can see that there is a time and date option at the extreme bottom right. Right click on there and you will see an option adjust date and time. Just click on it and your date and time settings window will pop up. Here you can see a region from where you belong. Click on it and set your region from here. Just click on this drop down box and from here you can just select your region. And then if I just go back, okay, so in here you will see two options, that is set time zone automatically and set time automatically. Make sure that these two buttons are toggled on in here. Okay, and then just minimize your settings screen and we are done for our step number 2. Going back to our step number 3, that is repair the app in the settings. So for that, we need to go to our settings once again. So let me just go to my settings option as well. And in the left panel, there is an apps option. So let's click on apps and here you will see that there is another option called install apps. Let's go to install apps. Here you can find a list of all the installed apps that are currently installed in your computer. Okay, so let's say for example that we are facing problems with our notepad. So we will search here in the search apps section, that is notepad, and you see that notepad would appear. So there is a 3 dot option here, which is the more options button. Just click on more options and you will find advanced options. Let's go to advanced options. So once you are in the advanced option, you would see an option here called terminate. If you are just using that app currently or that's currently running, then just hit terminate. What terminate would do is it would immediately turn off that app. So if I hit terminate now, my notepad would be terminated instantly. So for now I'm not hitting terminate, but if you need, you can just hit terminate. And then after that, the more important part here is repair. You can see that Windows is telling you that if this app isn't working right, you can try to repair it. The app's date won't be affected. So just hit repair here and then your app would be automatically repaired by the Windows itself. moving on to my step number 3, that is repair corrupted files. That is, we are going to run this command here in order to repair some of the corrupted files. So for that, we need to go to our command prompt. To go to command prompt, just click on this Windows icon and then search for cmd, and make sure that you are running the command prompt as run as administrator. So click on run as administrator. Then I'm just going to simply copy my command here. I will give it down in the description so that you can also copy it from there, and just paste it here. Then hit enter. So it would take some time, as it's already showing that this process will take some time, and after that it would go through the entire process. Let's wait for some time. Okay, so as you can see that our verification was 100% completed and Windows Resources Protection found corrupt files and successfully repaired them. Okay, so this step is done as well. So I'm going to cancel it. And now I'm going to my next step, that is fix Registry Editor. So for that, we are again going to our search option and type Registry Editor, and you have to make sure that you are running this as run as administrator as well. So I'm clicking on run as administrator, and if it asks for any administrative permissions, just click yes. So after that, your interface would somewhat look like this. Okay, so the first option here is H key classes root. If you just expand this option from here, you have to find .exe file. Okay, so just they are arranged in alphabetical order. So after C, D, and here somewhere you can find .exe, right? So here I can see that here is my .exe file. If you click on this .exe file, you will see that there is something called default. Just double click on it and make sure that the value data here is exe file. Okay, if it is not in exe file, then just manually type and change it and then click OK. After that, you have to scroll down and find exe file folder. Yes, so as you can see that after scrolling for a quite bit of time, we see that there is an exe file, right? So just click on this exe file as well, and there is another default file here. Just click on it and make sure that it is set to application. Okay, then just click on OK and then expand the exe file and you will find shell. Click on shell, just click on open, and then in open you will see the default file. Just click there and make sure that this value is empty, right? Then click OK and then cancel this registry editor as well, and this step is done as well. Now moving on to our next step, that is run Wsreset.exe. So for that, I'm just going to copy it. I will give this into the description of the video so that you can also easily copy and paste it. Just go to your search option in the Windows icon and paste that here. Okay, so just hit enter. Don't worry if it just by default opens up your Microsoft Store. Just cancel it and don't panic, because it already ran successfully in the background. It didn't show any pop-up, but it ran instantly. So as the Windows Microsoft Store pop-up showed up, then you probably couldn't see it. So yes, that completes this step as well, and our final step is running this command into our PowerShell. So for that, I'm going to copy this command. I will make sure that I give this command in the description link so that you can just easily copy and paste it. We are going to our PowerShell right now. So for that, we are just going to write PowerShell. Yes, PowerShell, and then make sure that you are running this as an administrator as well. So just click on run as administrator and click yes if it's asked for any administrative approval. Just paste your command here and then hit enter. So it usually takes a bit long to complete the entire process. So when this process gets completed, then your problems would be fixed, hopefully. And after that, our final task is just to restart your computer, and then you are good to go. Hopefully all your fixes will be done and your apps will start opening correctly. So that's all for today. I hope this video was helpful. So if it was, don't forget to subscribe and like the video, and I will see you as always in the next one.